On the one hand, we have the financial interests of those who are in the mercury amalgam business pushing for the agency to prevent any actions that would be adverse to those interests, and you have a very receptive Food and Drug Administration to that message. Then on the other hand, you have their anti-competitive interests, which promote mercury amalgams to the exclusion of other other forms of fillings and amalgams that are safe or safer, far safer. And that, of course, is in their financial interest as well, and they assist in retarding the scientific and governmental acceptance of these alternatives. Invariably, even with these restrictions, change happens because ultimately the dental market is a highly competitive marketplace, and dentists are aware of the risks increasingly of mercury amalgams, and they are forming yet another group, in addition to consumers, that are agitating for change. So many dentists now use alternatives to mercury amalgams routinely in their practices, even though it is detrimental to the commercial interests of those parties that have for years supplied them with materials and have had good relations with dentists, have groomed those relations with vigor. And so, but the market is changing. And the good news in all of this is that consumers are increasingly becoming aware of the problem. Dentists are responding to consumer demands to get rid of mercury amalgams. Increasingly, it's no longer the alternative dentist, but the conventional dentist who finds it inadvisable to use mercury. And this is a movement that is making headway. The FDA is softening to the notion that there may be harm from mercury, even though it's not taking an appropriate position, which would be to get rid of mercury amalgams altogether or severely restrict them at a minimum. But they are also responding to the pressures that are mounting against mercury amalgams.